How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today I want to talk to you about what just happened in the market. We saw more huge buys in cryptocurrency coming from some large institutions making history. And I also want to talk about the disparity between what's happening with TradFi in crypto and what's happening with the more traditional crypto companies on the other hand. If you don't mind, hit subscribe, turn on that bell notification underneath the video so you can see future videos just like this. And if you haven't already gotten a VPN service, there's a link to NordVPN underneath the video where you get 30 days money back guarantee. I think you definitely should have a VPN if you don't have one already to protect yourself from all the prying eyes. So definitely check out that link, and it's pretty much an IQ test at this point because you can just try it out, and if you don't like it, you can request your money back. So check that out underneath the video. Now, Bitcoin is down about 1.4%. Jerome Powell speaking any minute now and giving his state on the economy like he always does. So there could be a little bit of fear running into that. At the same time, the overall crypto market is down 1.7%. So what's that mean? Dominance is going up, right? Over the last 24 hours, Bitcoin down 1.4%, the whole market down 1.7%. They just consistently bleed towards Bitcoin. Everything pretty much does right now. That being said, there are some cryptos that will outperform over a short period of time, but you just don't know. You don't know what's going to do that. So right now, I think Bitcoin's a safer bet, and institutions think that too. MicroStrategy just acquired an additional 12,333 Bitcoin for $347 million at an average price of $28,136 per Bitcoin. As of 6/27/23, MicroStrategy hodls 152,333 Bitcoin acquired for $4.52 billion at an average price of $29,668 per Bitcoin. So, why is the market falling down? Right? We see this actually a lot where MicroStrategy buys a significant amount and then the price falls. I think that's because a lot of people take it as a sign that they are not going to be buying. If they're announcing this, they're not adding buying pressure to the market. So then some people take profits thinking that it's not going to be, the Bitcoin price isn't going to be forced up anytime soon by someone like Michael Saylor. Now, I don't think that he just goes out and buys this whole 12,333 Bitcoin at one time. I think they dollar cost average over a period of time and then announce it, right? So I would not be too worried about this. I don't think this is a time to sell just because Michael Saylor just announced that he's buying. And the fact is, I think this is overall good for Bitcoin, or at least good for Michael Saylor, because they acquired some Bitcoin at about 6% lower than the price is right now. They lowered their cost basis. Now they hold well over probably 1% of what will ever be available. I know there's 21 million Bitcoin, but the fact is a lot of it is lost, or people throw out their keys. There's a chance that there's never going to be more than about 15 or 16, 14 million Bitcoin. So Michael Saylor showing conviction. Now, this announcement from Michael Saylor came just a day or two after we got this news that huge inflows were coming from institutional investors. CoinShares shows that this is the largest inflow in at least about 6 months or 9 months or so. And we had 187.6 million going into Bitcoin alone. Institutions are buying. BITO had the largest inflow in a year, 65 million. So these large institutions are buying. They're not just buying Bitcoin, though. They're also buying MicroStrategy shares. They're also trying to get ETFs approved. Fidelity is trying to buy Grayscale, supposedly. So there are a lot of people trying to get their hands on Bitcoin before the next Bitcoin halving. Now, the interesting thing about this is there are two sides to this story, right? There's all these institutional players that are doing everything right, that just came in recently, like BlackRock, Fidelity. Some of these ETFs have already gotten approved that aren't spot ETFs, or some of these different institutional investors buying. And then there's MicroStrategy that literally is just basically a holding company for Bitcoin. They're doing everything by the book. But then on the other hand, you have a lot of governments going after some of the exchanges. We talked about Binance recently, some of their issues because they do hold zero fee trading with TUSD being tied to Prime Trust, and Prime Trust going bankrupt essentially, or going to go bankrupt it sounds like, because they're missing half of the assets they're supposed to hold. So that's a little bit worrisome, but overall I think Binance has done a lot for the industry. They've helped a lot of people get their hands on crypto, and they have been a pretty easy to use trading platform. That being said, though, they're being forced out in a lot of places. I'm not saying that they've never done anything wrong. I think there's some sketchy things, and they don't really want to show their liabilities, that kind of thing. And who knows what they've done in the past, but they are being forced out of a lot of countries. And we've talked about that in Europe over the last week, a couple different countries pushing Binance out. And now we got some news on Binance Australia. They were given 12 hours notice before they were debanked. Now this is coming from last month. Actually, on May 18, Binance Australian announced its dollar services were suspended after its payment provider Zepto was told to stop support for Binance from 𝗡cie𝗿𝗱𝗩𝗣𝗡, Zepto's partner banking and payments provider. Binance Regional Manager Ben Rose told an audience at the Australian Blockchain Week on June 26 that the move impacted around 1 million customers based in Australia. We received 24 hours notice of debanking at 11:30 p.m. in the evening. That was later turned into 12 hours. And so we had our banking cut off. The reasons given were not entirely clear and didn't look that great in the media. They did say that they declined to comment, the 𝗡cie𝗿𝗍𝗡 spokesperson, but then later said that they pointed to crypto-related scams and fraud. Then the same day 𝗡cie𝗿𝗍𝗡 offboarded Binance, Big Four bank Westpac said that it would begin trials that would block payments to crypto exchanges. So I would be very careful out there. I'd be very careful about selling any of my crypto. Of course, if you're up and you want to take profits, that's great, but you can see what's happening all the way around, right? And I know I've said this in a couple of videos recently, but it really does seem like the powers that be are pushing out the crypto companies, whether it's Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, whatever it is, they're pushing them out and making room for the traditional players. Now, typically, that's been a good sign for the industry that these big players are coming in. Of course, it does kind of fight some of the things crypto was meant to be, but a lot of crypto has kind of turned into a cash grab. And the top cryptos will still be here no matter what. I think Bitcoin, Ethereum. I don't think that BlackRock coming in or Fidelity coming in will ruin the permissionlessness of Bitcoin or any of the other properties that make it so valuable. But I do think that it will be harder to get your hands on it. It will push up the price, and that's what these big institutions do. They want to come in, buy up the market, make money from the market with ETFs and other things, trading, and they want to be the intermediary. They want to be the ones that hold your crypto. They want to be the ones that control the majority of the supply and pump up the price. That's what they did with gold. Of course, I want to hear your thoughts on this underneath the video. Just be careful out there. This is an interesting time, and I would hate for anyone to be fudded out of their investment anytime soon, or to, even just take short-term profits. I think a lot of us, after a long bear market, get really worried, and then when we see 50% gain, 60% gain, 70% gain, we want to take profits naturally, and that's okay. Just realize that there are a lot of profits still on the table. So be careful out there. Make sure you're thinking long term. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.